Hey guys, welcome back. Hopefully by now you have finished your getting to know you form and your liability form, and I have both of those back so that I can make sure that I get working on your program. And we are ready for step 2 of your what I call week 0. And this is really just where we are doing all of the planning, all of the prep work that you need to really, really be successful once you start your plan. So let me get out of the way and let's talk a little bit about what we're going to be doing. The next step is going to be some prep work, before pictures, starting measurements, starting weight, prepping your house, getting ready for when you actually start your low-calorie part of your program, and detoxing. So let's jump right into before pictures. Get out of the way of Lindy because she has such a great before and after picture. So you'll notice with Lindy's picture, she is up against a door, so really just as much of an uncluttered spot as you can find, a wall, anything that's not distracting. And as the better the light source, that just helps make you a little bit more visible. You don't have to wear a bikini. Obviously, you can see she's in shorts and a sports bra. Totally okay. This is for you. And just so that you know, I will never, ever, ever share your before and after pictures unless you give me permission to do so. I'm very, very careful about your privacy. So this is really just for you to see how far you've come. You're going to want to do it in portrait mode so that we can get you top to bottom. Stand up straight. Have fun with this, you guys. This is not, I don't want you to poke your belly out or push, just be natural. Don't worry, there will be a huge difference start to finish. You won't have to make it look worse in your before pictures. You're just going to see amazing results no matter what. So there are 3 main poses that I want you to focus on. That's going to be the front view, the side profile, and then the back view. You can throw in some other fun poses if you want to. It's totally up to you. Like I said, this is for you. So have fun with it. Okay, measurements. You're going to want somebody else to do this part because it's pretty tough to measure yourself. You're going to want to have the same person do your before and your after if possible, because they're going to do it just a little bit differently in the amount of pressure that they use. And you want it to be snug but not tight, okay? When you're measuring your waist, it's just going to be around the narrowest part. Guys, you don't necessarily need to do your waist. You can just do your stomach, which will be belly button for both men and women. Your hips are going to be the biggest part of your hips. Your chest will just be across the nipple. Thighs, the easiest way to do your thigh is going to be standing up, putting your feet together, putting your arms straight down at your side, and then measuring right where the tip of your fingers are. That way you'll get a consistent measurement there. And then on your arms, you just want to, maybe like 3 inches down from your shoulder, kind of at the widest part of your arm is where I want you to measure that. So I will give you something that you can track both your weight and your measurements on. It will be a spreadsheet, so you can either utilize it as a spreadsheet. It will auto-populate your totals if you want to plug your numbers in, or you can just print it out and handwrite on it. It's totally up to you how you want to utilize that, okay? All right, next step is we are going to be working on cleaning out any junk food in your house. Anything that is going to tempt you, throw you off, create problems for you. So we're obviously going to have a few high-fat foods in your house during your 3 days of loading, but everything else has to go. So I would start now, give it away, whatever you've got to do, throw it away. I do not want this in your house once we start on the low-calorie portion. So we're going to be getting rid of everything bad. We're going to be doing a shopping trip between now and then, and we're going to be loading up your pantry and your fridge with good, healthy food, so you always have the things that you need on hand, okay? Next up is going to be planning. And I love this quote, failing to plan is planning to fail. That is so, so true. And this is not just, well, it's in all areas of your life, of course, but it's not just during the low calorie portion, it's forever. If you have healthy foods prepped and ready to go, you will always eat that over something icky that, if you're in a time crunch, it's so hard to make good choices. So we're going to be talking a lot from here forward about prepping and always having what you need on hand. Takes a little bit of tiny little bit of extra time, but it will save you time, and it will make a night and day difference in your results. So a couple of things that you're going to need to pick up if you don't have them already. I would like to have you pick up a 3-ring binder, some kind of a notebook or folder to keep track of everything. So you're going to have your measurement log, your food journals, you'll have recipes, homework assignments, all of that kind of stuff. To me, I like a 3-ring binder, but you do whatever is easy and convenient for you. You'll need a food scale and measuring cups. We will be weighing and measuring everything that we're doing in the active weight loss phase. And you can pick up a food scale if you don't already have one, pretty much anywhere, Walmart, Fred Meyer, any of those kind of stores, 10 to 12 bucks. You should be able to find those pretty easily, but it's going to make all the difference, okay? We will be, in order to be successful, or the easiest way to be successful, I should say, is to not have to start from scratch every single meal, okay? So you'll find if you make bigger batches and then you just baggie everything up or put it in Tupperware in its perfect little portion sizes, when you go to leave the house in the morning, if you can just grab and go, you are going to be so much ahead of the game. So that is almost this is not like a regular diet where you can just stop anywhere and get the food that you need. It's so specific that you almost have to commit to taking food with you if you're not going to be at home, okay? So just pick up a little cooler or something that you can pack your lunches in, or however that looks for you, but you always need to be prepared, okay? Let's see. All right, so let's talk a little bit about, for those of you that are soda drinkers, that are totally addicted to sugar, that are not drinking any water, you are going to struggle a little bit if you wait until the start of your program to start weaning off some of this stuff. So with the sugar, caffeine, energy drinks, soda, just start now, okay? Give yourself a little bit of time. I don't want you having detox symptoms next week when you're trying to focus on your program. I want you to start this part now. So you may experience some headaches, you may not feel super great, but just know that it's just your body's way of detoxing and getting that junk out of your system. You will be so much better off for it. So get going on that now. And I really want you to beef up your water intake this week. At a minimum, I want you drinking 64 ounces. And we're going to bump that up even more next week. So I want you to get a jump start on that right now so that it is easier for you rolling into next week. It will also help you with those detox symptoms. So get started on that today. That's going to be super, super important for you. Okay? All right, so that is it for right now. I want you to work on those few items, and then I will see you back here for the next step. All right, good luck.